I can still hear the crowds. When I first stepped into RFK Stadium, I knew I'd found a home. The roar of the fans, the energy of the city, united as one, was unlike anything I'd ever experienced. RFK Stadium was the stage for the world's greatest in sports, culture, and entertainment, all in the heart of our nation's capital. It's time to revive that legacy. Let's bring the Commanders home. A new stadium will serve as the anchor for the RFK site, unlocking new opportunities for generations to come. This means new housing, new restaurants, retail, and public spaces are all possible. The stadium development will create new access to the Anacostia waterfront, while preserving some of our city's treasures. A world-class city deserves a world-class stadium, uniting a sea of burgundy and gold. Something that unites us in our pride for the district. The time is now. Let's bring Washington back to D.C.
Hey chat, we are so back, ladies and gentlemen. The Washington Commanders just concluded the press conference that solidifies the team is headed back to the city. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she fly for him, and shawty is the winner. You can tell that shawty love again now, she's confident.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with the video where we're going to be talking about the Washington Commanders press conference that basically just confirmed that we're headed back to RFK and all the plans that they have in store for 2030. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified and upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it. So in the excitement of this new announcement, show some love and share out the channel. Hit the subscribe button, man. We trying to get to 10K. Let's get to 10K before the new stadium gets built. You feel what I'm saying? Now look, I was gonna react to it all over again, but I watched it live. Okay, I was at the gym and I was too excited, and I was like, let me watch this joint live, and I was gonna come home and react to it live or again for you all, but it's an hour long, and I know y'all don't want to sit through an hour-long video of me just staring at the press conference over again after I already have experienced it. So we'll just break down some of the key points. First of all, the Washington Commanders are set to go back to the city. 2030 is their inaugural season of the home opener, and you know I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try my best to be there, but I don't care. I don't know where I'm gonna be at in 5 years. Hopefully I'm still alive. Hopefully I got a good career for myself, and I'm able to see us go back to the city, man. For another reason, right? Another thing that's so cool about this whole experience is the generation that I grew up in. All we know is FedEx Field, right? All we know is just straight trash. And for the younger generation, they not only get to experience Jaden Daniels and all the lore that he brings and excitement and savior in some people's eyes to the franchise, they get to experience a new stadium. They don't have to go through the railing falling. They don't got to go through seeing RG3 tear his ACL, Alex Smith literally break his leg. at the stadium. Like, they don't have to experience what was it when we played Kansas City years ago where it was nobody in the stands. Like, they do not have to go through that. And part of me is a little bit like, hey, come on, young fella, you don't know the pain we went through for this to get you like to this point. But my other side of me is like, I'm glad you don't gotta go through what we went through, man. You get to just experience good quality ball in a new ballpark, new stadium. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy because this plan that they're putting together seems to be real legit. It's going to bring excitement back to the district, obviously. And it's bittersweet for myself because I'm like 10 minutes away from FedEx. So it ain't nothing to get there. And it ain't nothing to get to RFK too. But just having that luxury feeling to just go up to FedEx Field and don't be that long. Like, it is cool, bittersweet. However, the plan that they put together is outstanding, okay? So apparently what they are saying is the stadium is supposed to only be like 15% of this new what is it, 180 like acres of land around the Anacostia River. This is only the stadium's only supposed to be 15%. They want like retail stores. They want us to have like housing development, more jobs, and a recreation center. And I'm like, all right, okay, that's gonna obviously bring more revenue to the city, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, we doing this on the back of the Washington Commanders hoisting a couple of them bodies. That's what I'm worried about more so than anything else. You feel me? But instead of making you sit through the press conference again, because it's an hour long, and I already watched, and I ain't gonna fake no reaction. We just gonna talk a little bit about some of the key points. So let me go ahead and pull this up. So basically, the Washington Commanders are going to be having a dome stadium, of course, and we already knew that was to be the case, of course, because they want to have a year-round venue, right? They want to have a venue in which they can host the Super Bowl and year-round concerts, and I love that. Could you imagine a bowl in this area? Like, imagine we are there. Like, our team is there and we get to host it. I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna try to find a way to get out there to the stadium so I can see my squad. But it makes all the sense in the world for money purposes, right? You want to have your year-round venue. I know a lot of people cry about the new generation of stadiums. Like, man, where's the dome? Where's the topless stadiums? It's taking the fun out of football. But this is just the new generation we're in, man. You know, the new stadiums are gonna have domes, and I don't think the Bill Stadium is gonna have one, but that's their whole nature, right, bro? They don't care about hosting year-round events. They are in Buffalo. They only care about the Bills. This is DC. This is Washington, DC, the capital of the country, and this is one of the main cities. So obviously they want to drive more money and revenue to the city. So looking at some of the notes, it says don't expect any name change with the new stadium. Commanders officially said the Commanders name is who we are. Of course, I don't even know why he had to put that in here. The Commanders officially made it clear that no current plans to move practice facilities out of Ashburn. Okay, cool. It says new RFK Stadium plans for 8,000 parking spots and allowing for tailgating. Also plans to build a world-class ride share situation. So that was a very, very interesting and major point that a lot of people was curious. Like, how are we going to get to the stadium? I told y'all, Slim, I said, y'all better get y'all tail on that metro. Don't drive out there. You know you ain't going to be getting in and out. You just get on the metro. But having 8,000 parking spots is pretty cool. But think about it, right? Let's think about it. 8,000 sounds like a lot now, but come on, bro. We know how fast that's going to get taken up. We know how fast it's going to get taken up. So a lot of y'all going to have to get on that metro like your boy Gotti. I'm going to be on the metro. I don't care. Even if I got the best car in the world, but I'm not driving into that. You feel me? Unless I got pocket pass, season tickets, I ain't driving. But they said they also got a ride share little situation that's going to, help us get in and out of the stadium. So we'll see what kind of route they put together. What's come to shove, Uber, I know that's gonna be expensive, but that's still around. And unlike in the past when the team was first there, it was no such thing as Ubers. It was no such thing as Lyfts, right? It was just probably taxis and the metro train. But now it's so many different ways you can go in and out of the stadium and get access to the thing. I'm pretty sure they're putting it together. Josh Hurst said that this is, without exaggeration, the best stadium in the world. Like, their plans is going to be outstanding. to put together for this. And I get it. They always say that about every new stadium, but to only see that this is 25%. RFK funding will be 25% of the public's money. And you look at other stadiums like the Buffalo Stadium, like 49. I think SoFi is like 51. We have the lowest amount of public money usage at 25%. So it seems like this is really coming from Josh Harris's pocket and the team's pocket. But you got to think about it, right? Let's just keep putting it into its proper perspective. We don't move to the stadium until 2030, right? And we're just peaking. Well, we're not even peaking. We're just getting together. That we just coming off of our best season. By 2030, bro, I am going to stamp it. I think we're taking a Lombardi into the new stadium. Hell, probably even 2 if we play at this trajectory that we're headed at. We could be taking 2 new Lombardis to the new stadium. So by the time we get to 2030, they could damn near have the stadium paid off already. You know what I'm saying? Or at least most of it. If we continue to win and success and head on the trajectory that we're at. That's why it was probably so low of public money and all of that. But continuing on, it says owner Josh Harris says the new RFK Stadium will be the best stadium in the country. So yeah, man, it's real. It's exciting. And I'll put up pictures of the new stadium and how it's supposed to look. Got a glass little surrounding of the Capitol building and of the monument in the background. Again, it's on the brinks of the Anacostia River. I can't wait to see what this looks like. You know what I'm saying? But of course, we got a little while to go until we get there. But I think it's gonna be like super surreal once we in fact see like the construction, once we see the demolishing of the new stadium. I wonder if they're gonna like make that a whole press conference or a whole like live feed in itself. I would love to be the IRL if I can, to just watch it be demolished. You know what I'm saying? And once they start the construction on the stadium, I think that's when it's really gonna hit, man. And then when them doors open 2030, bro, man, that's going to be crazy, bro. With 5 years from now, what am I be? 22, 23. I turned 23 this year. 22 this year. I'll be 22, 23, 25. I'll be like, what, 26 years old, bro? I'm going to be old. Damn, I'm going to be old, man. But I can't wait. I can't wait. Let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. How excited are you for this new era of the Washington Commanders? A lot of y'all grew up in RFK, right? A lot of y'all know what that feeling is like to have a loud stadium shaking and all the glory days. They're bringing that back. They're bringing that back. And we got a peek of what our fan base is like last year. Sleeping Giant is what we've always been. And just imagine what the years are going to be like, the seasons are going to be like to come. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially back. New owner, new quarterback, new coach, new GM. And this is the last step. New stadium. Well, I guess new uniforms maybe, but new stadium. I am so excited. But let me show you guys about this video in the comment section down below. As always, me, Juan Gotti, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Please help me get there as soon as possible. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of y'all. Have a blessed, stay safe, be easy out there. Purse.
Never gave a one. Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.